"45 years ago, Jim Davis birthed into the universe a cosmic orange oracle. He's been stalking through his panels, being wise ever since."
Whoa, with just his own claws, he creates his 3-paneled spider-loving lasagna, also loving, he loves stuff. It's Garfield.
This
is
Mystic Lasagna. Oh, happy Monday, Paul.
Happy Monday, Alex. How you feeling?
I feel tired and crazy. I've been a busy boy. It was a long weekend. It was a long day. And you and I just spent 30 minutes not recording the show talking about swamp cooking and swamp music.
Oh my gosh. It's like, I feel like it is like swampy season right now, because like maybe just because of Mardi Gras potentially.
Yeah.
I'm like reminded of the celebration of the trembling earth that is the swamp, as it is called.
It is a thing, right? It's like if February happens and like I had people behind the bar like talking about trying to get down to Mardi Gras and going down to Mardi Gras. What is it about the dead of winter? It's like, I got to get back to the bayou.
Yeah. I got to get close to the veil late at night on the gator's back.
Yeah. I mean, the swamps are good. I mean, traditionally a places for like witch covens to hang out.
True.
And fucking like, I mean, voodoo priests and priestesses to like do rituals and like, I mean, yeah.
Definitely.
Or just feeding if you're a politician and you like kill the hooker, like feeding her to the gators.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, number one on the list. I wasn't going to say it, but, it's just like everybody knows that.
It's one thing everybody knows about swamps: convenient sex worker disposal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Shout out to all our
Always.
sex workers. You're heroes, and you deserve more respect than you get. I would never throw you in a swamp or kill you.
That's a Mystic Lasagna promise.
It's a Mystic Lasagna promise. No murder over here. But maybe some swamp magic for fucking sure, dude.
Sure. Yeah. It is. It's a mystical. I feel like this like gothic southern, swampiness late at night. There's
mysterious steam rising up. Well, and also like the difference. It's the veil's thin between the idea of like earth and water, right, and fire and air. Like you get this is this elemental stew, right, where like is it earth or is it water? And like there's like steam coming out of them sometimes.
I think what you're trying to say is like if you want to be mystical, there's got to be fog. Talking about Ireland,
it helps.
Talking about Stonehenge, we're talking about swamps.
Well, a heath is essentially the upland equivalent of a swamp. Like it's a reverse swamp.
Yeah.
If you turn a swamp inside out, you get a moor, right? It's like more weird animals and like banshees and witches up on crags and shit.
Yeah.
And the lightning doesn't come. It's like thunder and lightning that comes down from the sky as opposed to up from the earth.
Yeah.
It doesn't bubble up. I love that. Yeah. And like here we are in between. It's not quite spring is like trying to spring still. Something about I wonder if that's why. Like that's where the big party is. It's like Mardi Gras is this huge pre-spring like debauch in the swamps.
Yeah. Yeah. And like Mardi Gras is like it like gets to go to the party like early. Everyone else is like kind of stuck in winter.
Right.
But they're down there like, it's like kind of spring, you guys. Come check it out. It's like kind of spring early.
Sorry, nerds. Hey, before all you fucking church-ass nerds don't have any fun for like a month and a half, do you mind if we absolutely throw down? Is it cool if we all pull our tits out for a little while? Is that fine with you?
Is that cool? I promise the next 40 days are going to be very Lenten.
Yeah, we'll behave. We'll go feel real guilty about waving our titties at the whole world for beads.
Are you going to give anything up for Lent, Alex?
No, never.
Wow. Did you ever successfully do it?
No, I've never tried.
Bringing up?
You know what? Honestly, frankly, and when I was a child, in my guiltier days, I would very often be like, no cranking it. This year, no cranking it. I'm going to no nut for Jesus.
Wow.
And then I'd make it about a day because I was 14 and there was no way.
Sure.
I was just it Sunday after Sunday of like, and now we will take a moment of silence to confess our sins to the Lord. And I'll be like, well, God, I don't know, man. You made this thing in my pants scream and fucking yell. So I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to, but I got to. I got to.
Oh, man. I was the same, but with ice cream.
Sure. I feel like that's a code word.
No, it's just ice cream.
I mean,
it was for murdering sex workers in a town. You're right. As a child.
Dear Lord, I cranked it a bunch of times this week, but you should really be concerned with the bodies. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I don't
ice
know.
cream. Never completed it though. I would always do the cheat day on Sunday. You know,
really? Yeah, they have
week's
fucking
worth of ice
free
cream.
parking built in.
Yeah.
I feel like the Nicene Council looked around and they're like, "All right, Lent rules. Here we go. Big magic. We're all going to deny ourselves something." Because I mean, that's also a part of. I mean, denying yourself decadence or like any kind of, like physical release is used in like right hand path magic, left hand path magic, Wicca, all of it, like up and down. There's always like it's essentially the idea of storing up energy, right? Yeah. It's like, yeah, all right. Instead of like being naughty or indulging, you're just gonna fucking focus up.
Yeah, Ramadan. I mean, that's Ramadan.
Yeah, I mean, fasting is essentially the same thing. You know, you're purifying yourself in some way. It's like emptying yourself and like so that you can get closer to the Godhead and whatever power and energy that is. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure too. I need to look into this more, but I learned recently that Ramadan too, you just don't. There's like a real like all sins. Like you just really like no swearing. You're just like, I'm gonna take a break on all.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to not do any of that shit ever? Isn't that the thing?
But it's like especially so. Yeah, I know. It's
I mean,
like extra not sinning.
Yeah, double secret faithful.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's tough, and it's a I don't know. We're also in Imbolc that we just came out of. If you're in the like Wheel of the Year, the which is the like.
What's the Wheel of the Year?
The season of the Wheel of the Year is the like pagan Wheel of the Year with like Samhain and like Yule and cool. They're mostly like transitional celebrations, right? Where you're going from one space to another, which I dig, and I don't get into them and like celebrate them enough. Usually we do a Yule thing, but yeah, like Imbolc is it means in the womb, and so it's essentially like you taking a moment to be like, okay, we've been asleep for a very long time. The world has been asleep and is about to give birth again. So it's like a baby shower for spring.
Hell yeah. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Get excited.
I would throw beads at all of that business.
Yo, Gaia, get your tits out. We're going to throw some beads at them.
I always forget that that's what the beads mean. I just want to throw beads with, I always forget that.
You have to pay the price. There has to be a debauch or a lack of debauch somewhere or no magic.
That's right. Yeah. You can't just be normal.
No
status quo right now.
You have to jizz in a bowl or not jizz in a bowl or no magic. One or the other.
Gross. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's gross, but Christ being like, hey, turn this bread into my actual butt and eat it isn't.
It's awesome.
Here, drink my whole actual real blood. Suck it down. You love it. Yeah, man. Metal shit.
That is metal. Wait, so what's the wheel of what's it called?
The Wheel of the Year? I cannot speak. I'm trying to know more about the like.
I like that though. The baby
great.
Shower of spring.
Yeah,
cool.
It's just a way to move through the year. That's, they got jacked by like a bunch of other holidays, right? I mean, Easter is just a pagan holiday, and Yule again, like all the rituals that we do. Anytime you start lighting candles and thinking about stuff, that all got stolen from, pagan pagan beliefs and other cultures, and sort of like turned into whatever Western stuff we need to. Which I don't get as pissed of. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think I think if you take some magic, I think it's a very, you got some of your peanut butter in my chocolate, you got some of your chocolate in my peanut butter kind of thing, where it's like, now we got a Reese's spirituality cup.
They both taste great.
Hell yeah. Even better together, some might say.
Yes.
I mean, this is my favorite birthdays. I mean, that the reason that cakes are circular usually is because it's a moon. It's a ritual to Artemis, and you're doing a thing where like you light a candle and then you make a wish, which is manifesting your will into the universe and like a prayer to Artemis, and then you blow it out to like send that wish into the world. That's like, I mean, that's Magic 101 stuff, and we do it and you often sing a song, get a bunch of people around you to focus on you and like aid that will, and like we're all just doing, druidic rituals when we're fucking 3, and we're like, yay, I'm gonna get an X-Man toy.
Beautiful. Yeah. I'm down with it. Let's, we do a ritual here as well.
Speaking of, yeah,
with
absolutely.
Garfield.
Yeah. Yeah,
the randomizing is kind of like our,
it is
our lighting of the candle. If
it
you
is
will.
exactly like that. Yeah, we strike the candle and allow the field to talk to us.
Yes, let Jim Davis be the conduit that nobody asked for, but we all needed.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as most saviors, they come unbidden.
That's right.
Unsummoned. They arrive in their own time, and they speak in their own way. And this is how Jim hath spoken unto us through his oracle, Garfield the cat. And I believe it is time for us at GoComics.com to hit the random button.
Beautiful. Random comic.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. Look at this. Look at this seasonal change, liminal space comic that we have absolutely
We're in the wheel,
manifested.
Alex. Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
Look at that. August 6th, 2016.
August 6th, 2016. What a time to be alive. That was...
Yeah.
Whew.
Wow.
Boy, were people in our neighborhood mad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, August 6th. Oh, sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Things were being announced that were not super fun.
They're just like, I just remember a dude, like, just screaming at a woman who had a Hillary shirt on in, like, the grocery store. And he was like, she's a fucking criminal, lock her the and, like, and this woman was, like, trying to buy milk. And,
holy
like,
shit.
Man, dude's just screaming, yelling. I was like, dude, that's super aggro.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was actually at the time I was helping to line produce this movie where I had the choice between getting like protest insurance, which was offered and heavily suggested at the time,
just in case that like a day of shooting got interrupted by fucking angry people.
Yes. And like we started a lot of it like early November, so it was getting equipment out of Manhattan throughout the protests.
Jesus Christ!
I know. It was real intense.
Nuts.
Isn't that wild though? That's like an option.
Yeah, I mean like flood insurance, like it's an act of nature.
Riot insurance.
Riot insurance. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, I know. Which I wanted to join too. That was the only problem. I was like working, and I was like, "Man, I want to join this.
I can't. It would
get in on this.
It would be a conflict of interest for me to go and huck fucking bricks at the pigs."
Yeah. Well, it was. Yeah, it was more. I mean, it was. I think I was a part of a couple back then. I don't want to brag, but I walked around Manhattan a little bit and yelled some things. Yeah, it was a crazy time.
It's such a weird thing. I always feel like a goober. I get in a big mob, like when I go and protest. So like all of a sudden, I'm like, "Hey guys, it seems like if we all just like went somewhere and built something, we could solve a problem." But okay, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
I guess we are showing everyone how pissed off we are.
Yeah. Everyone is mad.
By stopping traffic and like making line producers do extra paperwork. That'll show them.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I can't remember what it was like weather-wise. I can't remember if it was a hot summer.
Well, I mean, regardless, it was too hot for fucking this cat. This cat had had enough. And like,
yeah, he's done with it.
I mean, this is such a beautiful, let's just real quick. Panel 1. The sun is absolutely whipping Garfield's ass, man.
It's huge. It's so big. There's no background. It's just the sun. It's the sun and then more of its rays behind Garfield.
And like aggressive spike rays coming off of this sun, man. There's nothing friendly about it. They're like piercing. It's got like tines as opposed to rays.
Yeah, definitely.
They are getting him, and he is just bowed before the might of the celestial orb.
Yeah, he's losing it. He is he's like crumpling a little bit too.
Yeah, look at that neck roll.
Yeah, it's intense. Yeah, he's got a neck roll, ears back, eyes low, like angry sweating. Have you ever angry sweat before?
Yes. I mean, I have angry sweated for sure. And he's like rage sweating on top of sweating.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is tough.
And I'm surprised too that he's outside.
Right. That's the other thing. It's like we've been in John's house. We know it's not brutal. He's got air conditioning.
I know. What's going on?
Like, there's an utter unwillingness here to like for you to manage yourself and change your situation, right? Like, this is absolutely, we get to panel 2. He is just like under it, right? He is feeling it. He is oppressed. He is getting just beaten down. And in the second panel, he just throws his head back and throws his hands up and screams at the heavens.
Knock it off, Summer.
Yeah. Just an absolute like supplication to the, is that the word that I want?
Sure. Yeah. He's
just
like surrendering kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like begging.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, it's an act of desperation, right? It's not a demand. He's definitely not like, it's not a rain dance. It's not a weather ritual. It's not like I'm not going to control anything. It's like, please stop beating me up. Please stop doing this to me. And then in panel 3,
instant snow. Like, he hasn't even moved. And there's snow, which is what I love. And Garfield is pissed. He's got it draped over his head. He's got snowballs in hands and even a little on his tail.
Yeah. I also like the idea that like it had to start coming down and then he had to just stay there with his hands raised for like a minute, just like letting it happen.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Or just comically just like flunk.
Yeah, it was a flunk. But it is like sort of like, it's not a flunk.
It's falling,
you know?
Yeah.
It's falling lightly. So like, I think the suggestion of time
Mm-hmm.
is that like, he was just like, knock it off, Summer. And then immediately a snowflake came down and he kept his hands up and was like, the hell?
Yes.
And then more and more came. And finally, as it like began to accumulate and Garfield realizes that the gods are in fact laughing at him, he's like, ha, 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 ha.
Yes, exactly. Jim, you've done it again.
That's so good.
I mean, this is like one of those Garfield. It's so perfectly Garfieldian because it's like making the classic jokes about cats. You know, this is making the classic joke about the weather. This is like the universal, joke about weather. This is a universal weather talk joke. It's like it's hot now, but in 6 months we're gonna be saying it's way too cold. Am I right?
Yep.
Am I right?
Or if you don't like the weather around here, wait 15 minutes. Know what I mean?
Hey.
San Francisco's weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
And just the like sitting in it. But I also love the addition of like the desperation of enough already. And then he blames it on Summer. And then Winter's like, I can be a dick too. Like, it's not summer. Your oppression isn't summer. It's something that you know you're attracting or you're doing. You have to get yourself out of the problem.
Yeah. He is actively staying in it through the snowfall to accumulate.
Exactly. Like it's the same problem that you said. There's the first thing you fucking said. It was like, why don't you go inside, idiot? If you're hot,
Yeah.
We're like, get some fucking lemonade. Fix it.
Exactly. Come on, Garf.
Yeah.
You got this, old boy.
Go for a swim, man.
Yeah.
We're just sitting there being sweaty and hot. I'm looking at the first panel again too, and he's just staring at the sun, right? Like he's looking at the sun like, you motherfucking sun. Oh, you motherfucking goddamn it, I can't hear you fucking, why you gotta be so hot, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, so pissed at the universe.
Enough, Summer. I've had it. Summer's like, all right.
Okay,
later.
Cool. Here's some snow.
I'll see ya. And Winter was like, "What's up, dog?"
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you gonna go inside and like deal with your shit or not?
Yeah. It's I'm like trying to think of this too. Like in 2016 right now, there's a massive cultural change happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like big time.
About to be.
Yeah.
I mean, this was almost like would be a precursor, right? To like
a
whole bunch of people being like, knock it off the other side.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
And then.
Yeah. The sides fighting the sides, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of like building something. Yeah. Instead of fixing something. I mean, that kind of goes to, you know, if you can organize a bunch of people to like do something, then like organize them to do something. That's how I feel about a lot of it. Is easy. I mean, it's an easy thing to do to get people to come and stand in a place. That's, you don't have to like, you know, you don't have to, there's no bureaucracy involved in that. It's like, we'll be here, this is when, let's go.
Yeah.
It's pretty self-sustaining. But yeah, also the idea of like blaming your misery on the universe is the easiest possible thing to do.
Yeah. And it's always there too, you know? The sun is always there.
Yep.
Even if it's behind a cloud, it's always going to be there.
Yep.
You know?
It's coming back out. It's going to get hot again. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's think about what we can do the next time it's hot as hell to not be miserable and to like, you know, not demand that like the seasons change for you.
Yeah. You know what you got to do is, I feel like I've got winter pretty set up. All you have to do is just hide like $10 in your coat pocket. That's it. That's all you have to do. You have to go to your snow pants if you have snow pants. If not, even just a light jacket if you're in a warmer climate. Put $10 in that pocket. What do you do for the summer though? Is it the bathing suit? Because that money's gonna get wet.
That is gonna get wet, but like also, you know, wet money's okay. That's good money. Maybe you could put some kind of other treat, maybe change, or like some crystals,
some loose change. Yeah, put some loose change and crystals.
You could hide
swimsuit. Yeah,
hide some airplane bottles of rum in your swim trunks, so that when you take them out, you're like,
perfect.
oh,
yeah, oh. Praise be Jimmy B.
Yo,
am I right or am I right?
Yeah. Hey, let's go. It's summertime.
Yeah. Ooh, I love the little bottles of rum thing. Hell yeah.
I just hide those all over the place.
Be prepared.
Yeah.
Be prepared. Hide yourself some treats. Some survival treats.
Survival treats.
You know?
Ready to go. Or maybe just like, and some suntan lotion. Yeah. Just have like oh man, I mean, I don't think about this when I like put away a season. And then this is, I guess maybe we were talking a little bit before and we were talking about Imbolc and like the idea of like, I'm trying to concentrate more on like movement into the next thing, right? As opposed to like the now, which is also important. Like there's a great thing. I love Christmas being where it is because the idea of like candles in the dark, light in the dark, hope in the dark, in the cold is excellent.
Yeah, for sure.
But it doesn't give, there's no path out there. I mean, it is, you know, we're safe here in the circle is more the energy. and less the like, let me pick up a torch and lead the way. And I think what we're talking about is like, I think when I like put a season away, I put it all the way away, and I just put it away, and I don't anticipate getting it back out again. And that's what you're suggesting. So like maybe like as we're putting winter away this year, think about unpacking it again.
Yeah.
Right?
Time.
I love that. And like and for summer too,
make
like
it better.
Get it ready. Like I'm going to like get my jacket and fill it like a fucking utility belt, right? I want to be like I'm going to pull out like I'm just going to stick a whole vape pen in there and
dude, yes.
And like
some Sour Patch Kids.
Some Sour Patch Kids. Yes,
Hell
just waiting for you on the other side. Some like a couple packets of hot cocoa and some like hand warmers.
That's what I'm talking about.
And like a little collapsible mug or something to like, those little camp tin mugs.
Oh,
that like,
hell yeah. The collapse. Yes, they can fit into the pocket for Jacket Day.
Yeah.
Which is the name of the celebration now. The new holiday.
I fucking love Jacket Day. Hooray,
it's Jacket
hooray.
Day.
It's Jacket Day. Everyone go to your closet and like get the presents that you left for yourself last year and pull it out and like have your Sour Patch Kids.
Yes.
Whatever.
Write a letter to your future self. Make it emotional. Make it really, really deep. Yeah. Really deep.
That's rad. Put some candles in there. Pull some candles out of your jacket. Light them up. Read the letter. Eat your Sour Patch Kids. I mean, that's all of it, man. Now we're making.
That's it. That's the birthday cake. Yes.
Yeah. That's
beautiful.
Like, that's it. Like you just like do the thing. Oh, I love that. And then same thing for summer. Like I guess swim trunks.
But what do we do for summer? Where does it go?
Jackets are there's so many pockets. We need there's no summer accessory with like this many pockets. But I mean
flip flops. I don't know.
Oh, I love that too. But like a beach bag.
A
summer bag.
It's your wrapped up in the beach towel. Yep.
True. Oh, yes. You get a big towel, right? Like a towel, and then you tie a bunch of shit to the towel so that like you're like, hooray, it's or not towel, fucking umbrella.
It's towel day.
It's towel
umbrella.
Day.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, umbrella was what I was thinking, not towels. Those are different. I'm tired. And like the umbrella, right? Like so you tie a bunch of stuff and like tuck it in there so that you hold it up and open it. And then the like Sour Patch Kids drop and the like suntan lotion and the airplane bottles of rum drop down and like, yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
It all drops down.
Oh, I love that.
Your flip flops are just there and you're just ready to go.
Welcome back, Flippy Floppies. Yeah, I like that too because generally opening up an umbrella is like you're in the rain or whatever. Oh yeah. What about the letter?
You could put a letter in a bottle and put it under there. So it's like
And then you can smash it. The tradition is you release it and then you just freaking Mazel Tov that shit. You just like Jewish wedding the shit out of it. Crunch right under a blanket.
Yeah.
Right under your beach towel.
Your beach towel, that you can like use it and throw the shards away and have a nice dangerous towel for the rest of the season.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. That sounds
maybe it could be your bottle
incredible
sack.
It's bottle sack day.
You can reuse it every year. Yeah. I love that. Like, so the idea of not just saying goodbye to something, but like anticipating seeing it again. Knowing that you're on a wheel, knowing that we're in a thing, and that like you're suffering. The opposite, perspective for Garfield here is like isn't seasonal. That's a thing that like if you're miserable, you have to take that level of charge and build things into your life that like keep you not pissed off at celestial orbs that do not care that you exist.
Yeah, because they will persist and you can't escape them.
Yeah, it's just gonna sun. It's just gonna stay up there sunning.
It's gonna happen. Yep. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will. I mean, yeah. I think Garfield. I'm
so pumped.
He's out
to
there.
Put my jacket away now.
I know, me too. And it's fun. It's also like a fun thing to do at the seasonal change where you're like, I think I'm gonna go out of the house without my jacket today.
Yeah. And like as soon as you do that, you have to start going like, okay, the jackets are going back in the closets. What am I putting in my jacket?
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm going to do this. I'm very, 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 very excited to like
load
load up my jacket with stuff. Yeah.
I can't wait for coat day.
And put it away. I actually need to buy a new coat, so I might go the whole route. My like coat is ripped and busted.
Dang.
I might really go for it. Get a freshie and
not
wear it at all.
Yes.
Like, load it up with Sour Patch Kids and
keep them tags on, fresh jacket smell.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So like next
get that
October, September or whatever, like when it's like I anticipate coming back around and like being able to look back and know what I've learned. I've never been more pumped to put away an article of clothing.
Yes, me too. Oh my gosh. I'm also going to prep. I think I might prep my umbrella as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got to do that now.
And my beach
do it
bag.
Fast.
Yeah.
Here in the in-between times, fill your umbrella with titties and beads. That's what needs to go in there. Oh man.
Gosh.
Well, this has been excellent. Thank you, friends, for joining us. Yeah. I can't wait we'll do a hashtag and everything next year. We're going to make Jacket Day a thing.
Huge.
Yeah.
It's going to be a live event. Yeah.
Oh, but that rules. See, there you go too. Everybody puts on their jackets on Jacket Day, and then we all meet up in a park or whatever, and like high five and talk about. We read our letters to each other, and then you get to do that every year.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm pumped. I might get a new jacket too. Why not?
Hell yeah. Let's all get a new jacket. Oh man. Well, friends, thank you so much for being here. As always, the show is on Instagram and Twitter at Mystic Lasagna. They're pretty quiet, but I mean it's a great way to get in touch with us. Field sightings, please send them in. We've talked about them a little more, but like if you run up into Garfield, like if you're just out and around minding your business and like wham, Garfield, take a pic, send it in, let us know. We love that. We'll chat about it.
We know he's out there.
Yeah. Oh, he is. He's everywhere, baby. And I'm at Alex Murray. TikTok mostly these days, making weird, goofy nonsense.
Nice. I'm Pashy. I'm around a little bit, I guess. King's Kolache is the bakery if you want to come check that out. We've got tasty buns, breakfast tacos.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it. So until next time, prep your pockets.
Ooh, yeah, I like prep your pockets. Fill the brellas.
Celebrate the turning.
Yes. Lasagnaste.
Missing sock.
Oh, there it is.